guys! Do you remember when I made the red bow apple pie from Hello Kitty Island Adventure? I thought it was long and complicated. And today I picked the mama's pudding. It's like a leche flan or flan caramel or pudding or pudding wherever you are, and it's in the shape of Pompompurin. I have never baked that kind of thing before, so this is totally new for me, and also I'm really struggling to see how I will be able to make the arms and nose that are like shapes outside of the main shape, and designing the face I think will be possible. I'll be sure to make a few extras, so if one breaks I have backups. Let's go! Today we are doing mama's pudding. So you'll need milk, sugar, eggs, and aluminum foil to cook it in some ramequin. That's the only one that I have, but it's also closer to the actual shape of the one we have in the game, so that's perfect. We'll have some vanilla extract, and for decoration, chocolate and cherries. We will put all this in this nice cup. First, I add the sugar and 1 tablespoon water. The recipe said swirl and pour, so this one I don't have that much. These two I think I swirled too much, and now I have a lot of caramel on the side. And this one I think is the best, so maybe we'll keep this one for last. And this is our best chance for it to look exactly what we want. To pass through that so the mixture doesn't have any clumps. So I have more, and I'm not sure if I want to put more in these, but also I'll make another one with this one without caramel, so that I have extras to try and form the ears and nose of Pompompurin without breaking any of these, hopefully. Let's fill this one, and then I'll put a little bit more in all the other ones. I'm not sure if I want to make it too tall or not. We need to put boiling water here while we put in the oven, but I think I'll put it first in the oven, then pour the boiling water, because I'm pretty sure that it will make a mess if I pour it now. Okay, I definitely made them too full. That is a big mistake. Anyways, we'll see how it works. Let's pour the water. Not do enough water, so let's take some water that I had for my tea. Technically should go to 1/3 to 1/2 of the ramequin, and here it's not even covering the caramel because mine are way taller than normally. I guess the thing is to actually also cook it with the water and not just the oven. Let's see, I can still add more water. How it is supposed to be done, but this is how we're doing it. Let's hope it works. So now let's slowly push it. Okay, I made a big mistake. English is not my main language, and a baking dish is this. It's not the pan, the thing that goes into my oven. So let's try and fix it. Let's add the water in there now. Oh yes, that makes so much more sense because this is more deep and I can have more water to come higher. Now let's put it back in the oven. There have been outside of the oven for 45 minutes. They're still hot, but now I need to put them at least 3 hours in the fridge. So they have been cooling for like 4 hours. Nice texture. So now the recipe tells you what to do to invert it, but we do not want the actual caramel to fall off. Normally what you would do is that you would melt the caramel at the bottom for it to fall and have a lot of caramel in your dish. But that's exactly what we don't want to do, because the photo doesn't have the caramel inside here. It's nothing. So what I will try first is to see if I can just cut around and make it fall like that without the caramel. And if it does not work, then what I'll have to do is I'll have to transfer it onto another plate so that the caramel falls on that plate, and then I can put it in this. So let's see. Well, also I wanted to start with the most ugly in case it would actually break and I need to start another one. So which one is the most ugly? So for example, you see I had a lot on the side, and I think it's not too bad. All of them are not that bad, let's say. Let's start with this one. Will this work? Okay, I might have to make the caramel fall first. Okay, let's do that. So to soften the caramel, I'll just put hot water in this. Okay, now we can see the caramel moving, so that should be good. So I'll transfer it first to here, so we lose the caramel, and then I'll put it here. Let gravity work. I think you can see it's still stuck a little bit there. The caramel has hardened already again. Okay. This time it worked. Okay, I'm very afraid. Not what I wanted at all. See how I broke everything around with the knife several times, and there's no caramel at all at the top anymore. I'll figure something out for the other one, but this one will eat. At least it's delicious. Okay, so maybe in here, on this plate, we can actually try to stick the other things on and see if it works, and this is our test lab. Shit, I was not expecting it to look good, so now I don't know what to do. So now we need to transplant it here, but I'm pretty sure we'll break it at this point. Okay, it's not possible. Okay, he is too fragile to be transported. So let's remove, if I can, remove the caramel. So now I would put that in the fridge to make it harder, so then we can maybe transport it later and also try to build something on top of it. Last chance. Oh, okay, okay. This is the 4 that we have. So all our hopes are for this one, but we'll still try to add some things to the other ones before this one. But now let's remove the caramel from those. Like, put all of them in the fridge so everything is super hard when we try to add things to it. Let's do this. Okay, so here's the game plan. The good one is in the freezer to be super cold. This one was in the fridge, and this is what we are going to take to try and see if by somehow we are able to stick anything to a side of the pudding. If not, we'll just abandon the idea of putting the arms and the nose of Pompompurin. So this is the first step. Then we also need to transfer it to this, and also I think it's easier to do the decoration on the good one itself and then transfer it like that, so that I can at least take good photos, because if not, I will probably break it by putting it like that. So here's my game plan, let's try that. Okay, so without anything it doesn't stick. So now I melted some chocolate and I'll try to see if I can use the chocolate as glue. And let's see if I use one of those sticks to make a part stick. I mean, I want to try everything. So I think this is the proof that we are going to avoid doing any of the extra shapes. So that simplifies everything. Let's take the good one and try to make the face. So we'll take this side and try to design this. Wish me luck! Okay, I think they are too close together. I'll see if I can remove the chocolate somehow. Honestly, with Hello Kitty, it worked way better for some reason. Okay, for some reason, I was trembling now and it looked terrible. Oh my god, wow. Let's try and see if I can remove. For some reason that might look like a hand, but it's just a broken part. Now the cherry on the cake. And I wanted one that maybe had a tail, but apparently none. So we'll just take this one that looks really cute. It's not even sticking. Oh my god. I guess this is the best that we can do. The whole idea was to transfer it into this. But you know what? I will take photos of that as a proof that I have done something, and then later I'll try to transfer it in that, and if it works then I have the good photos, and if it does not, I have this to prove my attempt. Are you scared, Pompompurin? I am so scared. Let's do it from the back, so if we squish everything. Oh my god, it's working! Woohoo! I did it! You're not tall enough to stick out like on the photo, but I did it! Yay! It looks okay, I guess. Oh my god, I was not expecting it to be so hard. Yeah, I mean, making it was okay. I freaked out a little bit with the caramel. I made mistakes. And when unmolding it, we had 3 out of 4 die on us. So I'm so happy that at least one was okay and I could save it, but there was no way I could put the arms and nose and everything. But at least I was able to save one, and I ate it yesterday and it was delicious, and even the ugly ones were absolutely delicious. I was not expecting it to be so hard and to barely make it, because if we did not save the one with the tiny caramel at the bottom, that was what saved us. Basically, all the other ones with too much caramel, that what made it break. So now that I know that there are 8 more recipes with pudding, I'm not looking forward to put that, but there will not be the caramel outside, so that was what made it so difficult. It was the caramel was hardened and we had to melt it, so that was the hardest part. But most of the other puddings do not have this part and will be regular puddings and hopefully easier. But I think I will do other kinds of recipe before I try pudding again, because yeah. So let me know what you think, and if you have ideas of other recipes that I should try, write in the comments. And click here to see all the other things I baked or DIY'd IRL from Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Bye bye!